3 seconds off, 4 seconds. All right. I just filed civil rights on the White House against the state of Texas Tom Thumbs. And why I did that, I was in the store when I first moved out here in my community in Wale. And if you get discriminated on sidewalks, store, disability, drugs, and any resident things. And about 2022 and 2019, I think when I first moved out here, I went to this Tom Thumbs, and the lady said, they don't care about you. Wait till we get him on here and watch what he do him. And I want to let her know that God and Jesus care about me. And when my justice hit my account, tell your community, don't look stupid. And I filed the civil rights on the White House and on the state of Texas and on Tom Thumbs. So when a white lady got a big mouth and she like to talk, God care about me. So when a white woman in a community, in this community while I got something bad to say, and like to use each other, but I want her to know something. Watch in Jesus. Watch what God and Jesus did. I've already won. You laughing, I hate a person that laughs. Look at that person laughing. And I can go to the civil rights devotion. I hate people that laugh. See, we got some people that like to laugh. You just made the civil rights devotion. Hey, this not funny at the end of the day. You just made the civil rights devotion. Cause I'm trying to have a decent conversation with y'all. A decent conversation. We're talking about something that's important. We're talking about people want to treat disability, and I'm on my social media saying something. They don't care about us, but Senator Ted sitting up there with the American businesses. And that's not funny. So if you're going to go ahead and laugh, you just made the list. You just made the list. So I want people to know something. We don't got time for that. You want to tell me I don't care about you? I want you to watch your community and watch them when my justice hit. Oh, I know a lot more on my computer than you think. So I allow people to talk. We're going to let God wonder. So when that money in my account for my Social Security justice, you're going to feel me then. You're going to feel God then. So when people want to make fun of people, they're going to feel God then. All you do is got to get the address, the store, and all of that rest. Nobody want to deal with a racist, a Tom Thumb, and they got a big mouth. And the community that got a big mouth. God said, you want to talk about something? God and Jesus said, I care. So I just filed the civil rights on the White House, and we just have to do it on Tom Thumbs. So God don't got time for a white liar and a person black and white that like to team up on people. So we gonna handle this the easy way, God say, without violence. And I told that come on. Oh, come on. One thing I want people to know, I'm reading the 1948 gang members in Crip. And they say the more they mess with us, the more we mess with them. We gotta go do what we gotta do. And a leader of a gang, and I'm just saying this because this gotta go. A leader of a gang gotta be smart. And if I have to, let me tell you something. And let me let you know something. The more they mess with us, we go to the civil rights devotion. Stop recording and put that on your thing. If you got a right to be on your thing, cripping and doing everything and doing all of that. But you don't have to have people that got bad misconduct and dealing with things. So you got to be smart about what you're doing and smart about the decision and how you going in the direction that you want. So you got to have the creativity to go where you're trying to go. So I want to let them know because we just filed the civil rights on the White House on the state of Texas, and we're gonna send this off. You want to talk and let God work. You can laugh. We just gonna let God work. Hey, this is not funny at the end. This is serious. Talk to me. And we're gonna talk. Let's have a talk about political opinion. Not laughing. We're talking about having a talk about political opinions. Right? So, nobody got time for that. You got a man that's in my community, white man, gonna talk about, oh, you want him, how you want him when you busy, like, you should shut up, man, when you busy just doing with that, why things don't change, you got old mindset, old community mindsets. Got people that stuck up in their mind, and you dealing with different mindsets. Nobody want to deal with that, man. Old covenants behavior, old community behavior. Having a big mouth gonna get you in trouble, man. So the difference is today, can we understand it? You know, sometimes you get up early in the morning, get up at night, you gotta block the negativity out for the greater good. And the way you're doing things, you gotta understand it. So we're gonna let God work. And we're gonna let God work. So when we let God work, what can we understand? Racism of the state of Texas want a bread company, and that's not gonna happen. The Social Security of racism want a bread company for racism. You know, I want to make the Joe Biden. I dropped that first letter off. You don't want me to drop off that second letter and talk about discrimination of a community and racism of a business. You don't want me to drop that second letter off. And God said you don't want to do that. So I want them to be very patient about the decision that they make about me dropping another letter off. I meant I need you to be very cautious about your decisions because it's going to be Trump, racism, a community of deception, and a call center of deception. So you better be very cautious of what you ask for because I don't mind doing it the second time. Be very cautious of what you're asking for. Because the first time I was taught to bring the letter off, and I dropped it off. I did what was told me. Don't notice this time when I drop it off and they look at me like they stupid again. God said, don't play dumb. Don't play dumb at all. And I'm telling Joe Biden on this thing. Tell your cause, tell your community, don't play dumb. Tell your Social Security, don't play dumb. Don't play dumb at all. You don't want me to drop it. Because Donald Trump, racism of a community, participating in community racism of black and white. God said, let's play this game. Let's play this game. Trust me, they're going to look at me again. This time I'm not going to sit in there. I'm going to drop it off. And you don't want me to drop off that letter. You're asking for it. I dropped it off the first time. Nobody got time for that, man. Well, God is more powerful than what they trying to understand. You don't want me to do it. They're going to be looking at me stupid like they did the last time when they could have called me up there And they just stand at me the whole time when I drop that. Call me up there. Now talk about a letter. Don't just stare at somebody reading the letter. Say, Hubert, come up here. They know they was guilty. They know they was guilty. If you able to address the issue when they know they was guilty, the concept of it. They know they was guilty. It's about knowing something when you're guilty. Come on, guys. It's about knowing it. Church in the city, with they misconduct, man. So, and spiritual, but nobody got time for that, man. Nobody got time for that, man. Nobody got time for that. So be very cautious in what you wish for. Hey, God said she got a big mouth. God said, tell him what you want. She got a big mouth. God said, tell him what you wish for. God said, make a wish. That what God told me that I want you to make a wish. Don't beat around the bush. Make a wish. She got a big mouth at that thumbs in my community. And when it comes to discrimination on with disability and behavior, God said, I need you to make a wish and fight. I need you to make a wish. That what God asking me. I want you to make a wish. And you goddamn right. Since she got a big mouth in 2022, when I was in that store, it's going to come together. Hey, God said, let the FBI go to that store and see what she said. She know what she said. They don't care about you. Watch when we get them on here and do him. What God going to do? I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you when God said, when that money hit my account from Social Security and buy me 10 pairs of shoes, you going to see, baby. Let God work. Let God work. Let God work. She want to talk at that thumbs in my community. Let God work. Oh, trust me, I just sent it to Joe Biden and I just filed the civil rights on the state of Texas and on the White House. Let God work. I'm going to show you how to say things that you don't supposed to say when somebody coming for a job interview and asking about a job and you behave yourself, intimidation, acting some type of way in the spirit. And they going to be able to, the day I step foot in there in 2022, the day I step foot in there, they're going to be able to see that in 2020, 2021. They're going to be able to see our camera behavior. So we're going to let God work. So when the next time somebody, the discrimination and the behavior against a disability in the business, God going to show you what he can do. Nobody got time for that, but give a damn a voter a right to talk about their tax. Let me tell you what I told the mayor. I don't need the Social Security. I don't need the industry to make that decision about me. But when it comes to my benefits and what I worked for since I was 14 or 15, and I deserve a life, I'm going to fight for it. And Joe Biden can't make that decision. God make that decision. The Spirit of God make that decision. And right now, I don't need that damn racist ass Texas music office, man, and a racist ass community. And I don't need the industry. You know what I need? Family. Family is the most important thing where liars at in this thing. A son So I tell this industry they can F themselves. And the Social Security, they can F themselves. I can make it for a way where I can just sit at home and not a damn thing where I have to, go turn check stuff in because I'm not working. This is the final game. I don't need them to make a decision about me. God made that decision about me without even America and the Justice Department making that decision for me. God made that decision. When it comes to civil rights and racist business, but you put your faith in people's hands, Donald Trump. But you don't put your faith in God's hands. What's the faith that their hands is? And you don't put the faith in God's hands. How can we understand those things of what God is so much greater? But I need you to understand, Trump knew what he was doing in protecting his investment. He did exactly what he was needed to do. So he's smart in the way of protecting his blueprint. Trump knew that the foreign leaders was watching me in India. And other leaders was watching me when the UK wanted to be on my team. And he was protecting his investment. So come on. When I was talking about the project, he knows when MO3 lied. Why do you think he had those documents? Hey, the black culture better be very happy. Better be very, very happy of Trump saving hip-hop culture. Do you know Trump saved hip-hop? Do you know he saved your culture country? Do you know what he did by putting those documents in there? Where other people see, I was setting up a payroll. Do you know what he did? Do you know what he did? Because your country and Taylor Swift industry, everything you work for, if MO3 and Yellow Breeze in South Dallas would have kept lying, he put those documents to protect the investment. Come on, you think you know everything that's going on? Oh, Trump knows exactly what I'm talking about. While I was at that hotel setting up a payroll, while I'm listening to Yellow Breeze and dumb self and MO3, watch they lie, and I'm setting up a payroll. You see, they wanted to be on my team. Look at them. Come on. And Trump did that on purpose, having that informant in there. He did that on purpose. He know in 2022, I was talking about Martin Luther King. I had a speech with the animator stuff when Whoopi Goldberg was in there. And Whoopi Goldberg, and they was walking through the house. They said, I'm going to regret this. And he used it. He used Whoopi Goldberg's advantage. Come on. While Yellow Breeze and them lied, Donald Trump was at that. Who you think banned me from Walmart when they lied? What do you think when David Miller sat down there with Trump when they asked him on HBO? He said, would you vote for Trump? And David Miller said, I don't know about that. I bet you now he's going to vote for Trump. Come on. This is going to affect every business and every apartment business. This is going to affect a lot of business. I bet you now. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. He was protecting his investment. He knows goddamn well what I'm talking about. While I'm listening to that dumb Yellow Breeze and lied. Oh, they know. And the more the prosecutor withhold information, they know. Your hip-hop culture, your pop culture, and Taylor Swift culture, and everybody going down. A lot of people wanted to be on my team. Come on. Come on. Oh, this was going to affect country. Come on. Trump knows. He knows it. He knows it. I was on probation. Who you think took me off probation when I came back from 2019? When people used to tell me in Atlanta that They probation officer don't answer their phone. And I got on social media and somebody was watching me. Who unbanned me when I was talking about that blueprint? Who unbanned me when I was talking about that blueprint? Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Do you know what's going on? Do you know what's actually going on? Come on. When Trump said he did this for us, Joe did this. Come on. Come on. Do you think they was really going to convict? They was going to put me in a thing to win his election. See, when MO3 lied, the Yellow Breeze and them lied, and South Dallas lied, I want to know how long they going to let it when Birdman say, who cares what I think? And all the rest of them. God say, Moneybag Gay say, I won't go on to the other side no matter what. God said, and I bet you, you will lose forever. You will lose forever.